You go to your speaking presentation.
Yeah, I guess I answered the short-term piece of what we want to do in the short term. I can just tell you what would be cool in the long term.
Yes.
I mean, the thing that kind of keeps me up at night and the thing that gets me super excited is that right now somebody like in Papua New Guinea or wherever could discover oil, right? They can discover a natural resource, they can discover something of value. And within the current system, they can make a ton of promises that they know at the time that they're making them they might not have to keep because the legal infrastructure and the banking infrastructure and all these things that are supposed to enforce their promises, they won't, right? And that's why a lot of folks that control resources that really, in terms of just terms, belong to other people, make false promises, right? So the really cool thing, I think, would be if in the future, somebody gets a natural resource or somebody gets a piece of a company or something that does belong to a larger group of people. And instead of them going out and making a bunch of vague promises and we have a vision and we have a this and we have a that, instead of all these wonderful nice terms to get to placate people into doing their will, they will make a smart contract. They will go, guys, we will take all the money, we will take the revenue stream from this. It will go here. I don't control where it goes. It'll go there, and when it gets there, it'll be distributed according to the ownership of these people, right? And all of that will go through a public ledger. And if at any point it stops, it'll become readily apparent to everybody. And if it stops, then we have all this money in escrow that if for whatever reason, the smart contract doesn't care what. For whatever reason, my promise that I made to you when we began out on this endeavor isn't being fulfilled, then all that money in escrow, guess where it goes? It goes back to you, right? And there's no legal process, there's no vagueness, there's no capacity for people to make very significant, important promises and not fulfill them. And I think as a general dynamic, that's going to improve society in the next 5, 10, 20 years to a really large degree. Because people will, you'll just be making a very valuable agreement and you'll be like, oh, you want to do this? Okay, let's put it in a system that neither you or I can escape from. And we have to fulfill what we said. That's a world I would like to live in.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your passion with us and also everything about secure asset exchange.